Hello, happy Wednesday, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shoe. I'm Sade.
I'm Nina.
And tonight we are talking about holidays, right?
Yeah,
We celebrate all these holidays.
yeah.
And the true meaning of these holidays sometimes does not match what is, you know,
The
no.
definitions don't match, huh?
Right. It's like
When you okay, so
pagan. They call
so
it pagan holidays. Some
uh-huh.
churches call it pagan holidays.
Okay.
Like my son, he is Israelite, Hebrew,
Right?
and they don't celebrate holidays. He don't even celebrate his own birthday.
Yeah.
So it's like it's weird because I didn't raise him like that. I raised him in a Christian home where we praise God and but we still gift giving.
Right.
And he said it should not be a specific holiday
Mm-hmm. That you give
to
out the
give
gifts.
out gifts.
Yeah.
Plus, you're glorifying something that is a symbol. You're glorifying a symbol, point blank.
And what does a symbol mean?
Far as like praying
No,
to
when they say we're
something,
not supposed to glorify symbols
any
because they're sins,
they're
right?
sinful,
Yes.
right? So, like Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
Christmas is supposed to be the birth of Jesus Christ. That's what it's
Yeah.
meant for.
Okay.
And over back in the back, way back, they end up turning into gift giving. Christmas celebrate giving each other gifts and stuff like that, which I can see probably why they say that because the three wise men brought gifts when he was born,
Right.
right?
And so then they took this
Very
to a whole nother level, honey, because people go bankrupt at Christmas.
yes, go bankrupt.
Just
And
because, and what do we ever find out? Um, did Raymond ever say where they got Santa Claus? Like what they put that in with the Christmas sliding down a tree, handing over gifts, like all of that. Just
red
the
nose and the
whole
reindeer,
the
seven,
whole gimmick of it is just
Rudolph
oh
the red-nosed reindeer,
yeah,
the deers, and all that, and
yeah,
it's kind of takes you from the real meaning, the true meaning of the what the holiday is meant to be.
right.
Muslims doesn't do not celebrate a lot of those pagan like Easter and birthdays. Well, maybe birthdays, but it's on a different. No, not even birthdays. Um, Easter. What else? Valentine's. Stuff like that. Jehovah Witness don't
Nope.
celebrate stuff like that either.
Nope.
So I don't
So
know.
they describe this guy. Listen to this guy on YouTube, and
Hmm.
I want the audience to hear it. And he describes that Christmas describes greed over the excessive amount. You're celebrating accepting gifts. He says,
Hmm.
for the birth of Christ is what it's supposed to be focused on, but really
Hmm.
that's not it. St. Patrick's Day is sloth. You get drunk out your mind. Now,
Yes.
Easter is interesting. It's a holiday for Easter is a sin. This one gets deep.
Okay.
Every single holiday is a sin.
Right. Hmm.
One of the seven deadly sins is supposed to be the Easter. Like, right? The Valentine's Day is a sin for lust
Yes.
because you're
Lusty.
lusting over each other.
Hmm.
Easter, they really can't understand the Easter. Thanksgiving is overeating. You're
Overeating,
eating
gluttony,
gluttony. That's it. That's what
gluttony.
he just said,
Hmm.
right? And
Hmm.
then Christmas, like I said, is um the overextension of celebrating gifts for the birth of Christ, right? But
Right.
when you think about it, all of it puts you in debt. If you go buy a whole bunch of food,
Hmm.
you're gonna be in debt because you spent it all. You're
Yes.
overeating. What does overeating do? It
Yeah.
deforms our body.
It
It makes
does.
us bigger. It makes us uncomfortable. Look at
It
me, I'm just
does.
belching.
Look, you be overstuffed. You can't move. You
You
can't.
can't
It's
move, but we get
sleepy.
sleepy.
Hmm.
Yes.
Turkey makes you sleepy.
Yes, it does. And so does mashed potatoes. Like, why?
Oh,
Why these things that, you know, you get these signs of why you're not supposed to do it, but then we
mm-hmm.
turn around and we do it anyway. So the
Anyway.
seven deadly sins are the holidays that we
Mhm.
celebrate yearly, and
Yeah.
out of it um becomes the same with the religion on the religion they're talking about for like
Right.
with the Palestinians and the Americans now,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And now did you even see that they're going at DJ Khaled?
Oh, really?
They're going at DJ Khaled because they said that he to throw him out the throw him away. They're done with him because he's a Palestinian, right? He used to be the Palestinian known as the Palestinian DJ.
Right.
They said by him having this huge platform, he hasn't represent his culture. They said no. Now since you're this big dude and big person, and you ain't working in the gas station no more, that you think you're better than, and you're
Mm.
by you not representing your culture and country off of this war. They said they're done with him. They
Wow.
was holding up signs yesterday in Miami talking
Mhm.
about FDJ Khaled, and they're done with him.
Because he hasn't mentioned anything about the war
No,
at all.
he
I
hasn't.
know Huda Cosmetics, she talked about it and voiced her opinion.
Now who is she?
She has a Huda,
Okay,
Huda.
okay,
She's Palestinian.
all right.
She talks about, how, the war is and how it started. She came up with a lot of history and stuff, and she's not promoting hate towards the group, Israel or anything like that, but um, she was more saying that Palestinians are tired of being pushed out of their country,
Okay.
further and further being pushed out. And she said she have seen it, firsthand, um, being from there, and when it in Israel, come into your home
Hmm.
and take over your some of the Palestinians' home, kick them out, and they out
Wow.
in the streets. It's almost like you would think like the Holocaust
Dang.
or apartheid. People just take your house and move into it and just do what they want with it, or
So,
with you too. So
so,
it's a lot of weird stuff. We don't hear. They don't put it on the news
oh,
because
that is
they don't want us really knowing, because the United States don't want us knowing, because they know they're backing Israel,
okay.
their ally, and the
Okay.
Pakistanians, they're on the other side. So
So
it's
here's my
unfortunate.
thing. Here's my thing of it. Everybody is really, really upset also of the fact that it's like we're sticking our nose in something that doesn't have anything to do with us, right? And then in
Mhm.
a sense it does, because anybody that's at war, it always falls over to America.
Yeah.
Anybody that's in war outside of America, even if it isn't our issue, those
Mhm.
people reside somewhere in this country. And
Right.
so therefore it's going to affect, because if we don't pay attention to it, then we don't know if that war it can come over here, and that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
They feel like we were discussing last week that um I was about to say Bush that Biden has the money for us to suffer. We're suffering over here
Yeah.
with the uplift of the our rent and
Mhm.
mortgages
Yes.
and food. Like,
Mhm.
and then, but you can put in our rub in our face that you
That you
gave
spend
a whole nother country
billions of dollars.
100, what was it, million?
No, more than that. I think it's close to billion.
Okay, so you give this other country all of this. We still have a huge student loan issue. On top of that, California is the only one
Getting
even
reparations.
considering giving reparations.
Yes.
Like they're breaking down the amounts now it's though to those stages. And
Right.
so you sit back and you look at this and you say, wow, the land of the free, right?
It's not the land of the free.
And everyone is created and treated equal. That has no
No.
place in no state in these, what, 52 states that we have now, or do we have 54? I've lost count. So
52. I know, right?
52. At this point, what how and what do we look back at anything and say, hey, what's going on here? When are we when are we as a people going to get together and say, government, no,
No
because
more.
this is the money that we're paying.
That we're paying us and it's circulating off the brow, sweat of our brow.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
Girl, and now I'm telling you, I'm sweating over here. So give me
Right.
some of my money back.
Right.
back
I sure would
before.
enjoy it. I definitely would enjoy it.
Exactly. And yeah, so Hoda and DJ Khaled, well, DJ Khaled really has not said anything. Is it, do you think he should say anything? You know what I'm saying? Because he has a large platform and he don't want people to, because you can either say some, I mean, come on now.
When
Somebody
DJ
can
Khaled
always say something good or bad.
when he
Doesn't
was
matter what you
when he was a representation for his country, like
say.
when he was out there really going hard at what he believed in, he didn't
Hmm.
have any kids. If
Right.
you go back and you look at on his videos when he was really into whatever
But he was younger. When you hit a certain age, you get kind of wiser and you don't
yeah,
want to be in the midst of drama. You
no,
don't want to have anything to do. You just he's at a peaceful state in his life. He got, like you said, wife and kids, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to bring harm to them. You know what I'm saying? Cuz they're trying to live a safe life, but it's a celebrity life as well. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's
yeah,
kind of on the fence, and he don't want to rock the boat.
no,
And he sent his kids out to school, and something happens. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to let them live normal. The kids,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Because you seen this video of the wife, and the wife was snapping on him. She
Especially when
went
she was working out.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, wasn't she? And she
yes,
was like, who the F you talking to? No,
right,
you say that S to them. Don't
right.
talk to me like that. Shut the F. I was like, whoa.
Because she was working, she was doing an intense workout, and it was taking her there, and he busy. She's like,
Yeah.
shut up, let me. And I could tell her frustration because I've been there. I'm like, I'm trying to do something. You getting on my nerve right now because I'm in a high tense environment right now. You bringing me even over to the top. So she checked him real good, girl. She checked him.
Oh my
I
goodness,
was dying
no.
laugh. I said, don't mess with a woman when she's working out, baby.
No, not at all. Look, Sade, no.
No, because
Not
we
at
be
all.
always trying to think of the task at hand anyway.
Speaking of
Mm-mm-mm.
that, okay, so we're gonna switch gears on to so there was a situation that happened with Destiny Payton
Okay,
from
yeah.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay.
She was kicked off the show.
And why
And
she kicked out?
prior because she was kicked off the show because all the other castmates, Mariah, I mean not Mariah, what's her name? Is her name Mariah? I don't know. The one that was married to Martell.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
and then they had Tisha, it's Letitia, I think
Yeah.
Marcel, Mariah,
Stormy
Letitia, Destiny.
and Stormy
Destiny
Destiny.
owns and Stormy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so Stormy and Destiny
Mm-hmm.
owned hair care line.
Both of them. Right, right.
Both of them own hair care line. So you might get a little familiar because they're in
Yeah.
your field, right?
Mm-hmm.
So um they owned she owned the hair care line. It's called Madeline, I think. What happened was her and her husband were divorced.
Okay.
He's so nasty towards her. Like he's really nasty. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what happened in the divorce that he's so mean to her to the fact of when you're married or even in partnership, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have bills that's in the business
Mm-hmm.
and also that's in, whatever
Personal.
the partner
Either
or the husband's name, right? Or
one.
wife's name.
Right.
So she had put some bills Bills was in. She had maybe she was having hard times. We'll say that, right? As us being
Yeah.
mothers, right?
Right.
Us being business owners, if you ain't got somebody to come pull up that weight,
Yeah.
she might have had to do a little 1-2. I don't know, right?
Okay. Oh, she did a 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, she did, and she forged and used the husband's credit
Oh,
supposedly for nobody knows the actual fact, right? They saying a
right.
utility bill. Ain't nobody going to jail
Allegedly.
for forging no signature on no utility bill.
No,
Matter
not
of
at
fact,
all.
it's
Not at
energy
all.
assistance all over the place, y'all. Check that
Hmm.
out. Look that up if you ain't never heard about it. All right.
Right.
It's help along the way. If
Hmm.
especially if you got a child. That's what this is my point, and I don't understand. She forged his name supposedly for something to do with the business. Whatever the amount was, it's landing her in jail.
Oh, it had to been way over some
And
tens of
I'm assuming it was over 500. If it was over 100 grand, that's jail time.
yeah.
Anything else could
And
be
who?
house
What?
arrest
What
or
entity? What entity of incarceration or jail is she? State or federal?
she stayed.
Okay.
She
So it
went to
wasn't that much, probably.
she went to the courthouse today with her
Okay.
father,
Okay.
and she did a live video.
Oh.
And so, yes, this is a podcast that often we talk about things that pertain to prison and jail
Yeah.
audience, right?
Hmm.
And so my thing is when you're in a relationship and it calls for money, right?
Hmm.
And a lot of times we will do anything that we need to do to get where we got to get to, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
so my question would be, because I'm single, you're
Hmm.
married,
Hmm.
and if you had to use your husband's name,
Uh huh.
and you guys might be, might have been on the outs at the time. If you use his name, is jail considered in the situation like if you snuck and did it? Because nobody's perfect. You're in relationships, people do wrong things, right?
Right.
If you snuck and used his name,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say something as petty as a utility bill, but I'm gonna say for a business loan, because that's
Right.
what it seemed like it was about, for a business loan, right?
Hmm. Well,
Is he gonna send you to jail?
no, because they're gonna be like, long as you pay that, we're
Okay.
good. You know what I'm saying? Knowing him, long as you pay
Okay.
it, we're good. And
Okay.
I
Now
would be
that's
the same
nice.
way. I would not. Well, when you don't, okay, I'll extend the olive branch. When
Okay.
you don't pay me, then
Right.
it's gonna be some jail repercussions because
Right. Right. It's
you
gonna be
so
a
much
problem.
time to
Right.
have my bread or send, make sure you paying that bill off because
Yeah.
it's really hard to get a loan in a business. You know what I'm
Very.
saying? And if that business is not flourishing, everything could fold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if her business is doing well or not, or she needed the money to expand and scale. So
Okay.
we won't know that until because I mean, she had a hair care line, and I think it's in some stores, if I'm not mistaken.
She was doing really well.
Hmm.
My theory of it, I mean, we'll give you guys an
Hmm.
update about it later. My theory of it, her platform, he didn't want to be on a platform. He was on
Right.
the when he was shown on the show, he was drama filled. He was a little, petty, a
Yeah.
little funky, and
Hmm.
it's like, dang, you got a new baby with this wife,
Yes.
and you're on the show, and already you're a little stank.
Right. I wonder is it that he just didn't want to be on it in the first place, but he said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it just to appease her and get a check."
I think so. You hit it right
But
on the
some
you hit it
guys
right on the head.
want to live a private life. They don't want to be airing out they all their laundry because especially if they know they're doing some low key, they ain't supposed to
Yes.
be that out in the
Yes.
house. He got some
Exactly.
dirty laundry somewhere, some skeletons falling out the closet. You
Yes.
don't want to get on TV and people see him like, "Hey, ain't that so and so? Wait a minute, I just was
I
at
saw
dinner.
him on TV.
Right, I saw him on TV. I was just at
Mhm.
dinner with him, or me and him just bust a move. What he doing?"
Yeah, because it's a lot of people that say they enjoy being able to walk into the store. They enjoy being able to, just do them.
Mm-hmm.
But what
Mhm.
if everybody's recognizing you? You don't know. You might be doing something sneaking and creeping, and
Yeah.
then somebody
Yeah.
notice you, and they're
And
recording you. You know what
recording
I'm saying?
everything.
So
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that
Everything.
I would say I would really have to talk to my partner. Me personally, I wouldn't want to send my partner to jail,
No.
whether
Not
it's
at
my
all.
partner or business partner. I wouldn't. Me, jail would be the very last option.
Mhm. Mhm.
And and it would start off with like you said, payback,
Yeah.
and then some collateral things.
Mhm.
But at the same time, what made her feel that she could do that? If something went on in a relationship, I wonder, did he tell her that she could do it?
But
And
there's
then
still.
she came up and she didn't share. That's got a lot to do with it, because if it's a business loan, and that's what I'm hearing that it was. If
Mhm.
it's a business loan and she has to pay it back anyway, her business was doing well.
Right.
Why are you so stern on her going to jail if she paid it back? And
Something.
if that loan helped you in some kind of way, how do you do that? Where they do that at?
Right. Or I don't understand it. I
Did
don't
she
see
take
why.
it and give it to another dude? Does he think that? Because for real, because I used to think like, oh no, ain't
Or
no girl doing that. No, girls do that.
was it it could have been she may have cooked the books a little bit and got in his name, and here come the loan department saying, "Oh, you done changed some numbers here, and that we think it's fraud." Because I can't see him, sending her to jail like that
Yeah,
unless it has some kind of backlash
yeah,
in
yeah.
the rents.
Or she didn't share.
We'll find out. I
She
mean,
didn't
it's public
share.
information. You probably can go online and
Mhm.
get her name in that county and come and find out what
And
the
find out
charges
what it was. Yeah, we're gonna have to look it up and see, because I'm just not seeing how the husband isn't benefiting from
are.
the
Mhm.
business loan. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
And it doesn't seem like he should have sent her to jail. Like, that's your
Right.
son's mom, and you
Right.
gonna send her to jail? Yeah, that's real corny.
It is very. Mm, girl. Well, good. Best of luck to her because being in jail is not fun.
No, it's not. No.
Not
And
fun.
guess what? And if it's any length of time, she's gonna see who's her friends or not.
Yes, you will.
She
Most
gonna see
definitely.
who gonna send
Most
some money.
definitely.
She gonna see who's gonna show up for a visit.
Mm-hmm.
She
Exactly.
definitely she
Or who
she
gonna send a card or say,
yeah.
"Hey, honey, we just thinking about
Or
you."
get
Because
a baby boy, give her baby boy something. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
you go buy him
exactly,
some, go spend some time with him. Take his mind off of where mama's at. Any of that, all of that
right.
matters. Every
All of it
single bit of
matters. Yes, it does.
all
Yes,
of
it
it's
does.
considered.
Mm. Well, we want to
Hey,
thank you
that's it for
guys
this show
for
today.
listening.
It was short and
Yes,
nice.
yes. So you know what to do. Support our sponsors, and we will see you soon.
Yeah. Bye.